Hello, hello, my dear students. Good morning. How are you? How have you been? Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, in this activity, we are talking about the culture about Halloween, right? This activity is created for the cultural content that Halloween origins, like a Sabian by the Celts, and other Halloween traditions in English-speaking countries like United States and United Kingdom. The target language for this activity is level V1, intermediate. The learning objectives is to understand the cultural history of Halloween, to differentiate and correctly use the first conditional real possibility and the second conditional hypothetical situations, right? The next learning objectives is to produce writing sentences and short paragraphs using conditionals in a Halloween context. Okay, my dear students, welcome to this activity and let's start with that. Remember, in this activity, you have to use the correct grammar, use a comma, use that dot, yeah, because if you don't use, it's possible that have to can continue with the next part of the activity. Okay, let's start with this Padlet. What is the idea? The idea is to write in this paragraph. Do you celebrate a Halloween? And what do you know about this history? You can write in this part to answer the first question, that is, do you celebrate Halloween? Let me know, please. And the second question is, what do you know about its history? Remember, the topic is Halloween culture. Okay, I hope you answer, please. Okay, I see one answer. Yes, teacher. It's excellent. Well done. Okay, the second question, what do you know about this history? Okay, remember in this part you can write your answer. Okay, continuing with this activity, the idea is to pass all the activities, right? To obtain the candies to the final. There are 5 sessions to have to answer any question. Number 1, read the text. Please remember you have to read the text, okay? 1, 2, or 3 times read the text because the next activity you have to answer some questions about this text. Okay, thousands of years ago, the Celts celebrate Samian pronounced Samhain on October 31st. They believe that one this night, the veil between the living and the dead was very thin. Spirits could return to the earth. Later, this tradition evolved into Halloween. Today, in the United Kingdom and the USA, children dress up in costumes, go trick-or-treating, and carve pumpkins. If you visit a haunted house attraction, you may hear scary stories. If people didn't continue these traditions, Halloween wouldn't be as popular as it is now. Okay, guys, read again this text, please. You have a 5 minutes to read the text. Go ahead, please. Okay, Continue, please. The first activity. What did the cells believe about the veil between the living and the dead on Zambian night? What is the correct answer? It was made of iron, it was very thin, and it was very thick. What is the correct? Okay, it was very thin. The check. Excellent, well done. Excellent, excellent. That's good. Second question. Which of the following activities is not mentioned as something children do on Halloween? Carve pumpkins, dress up in costumes, go trick or treating, or light bonfires. Think what is the correct answer and tell me please to check. That's incorrect. What is? Read again. Which of the following activities is not mentioned as something children to do on Halloween? Halloween, sorry. Light bonfires. Yes, excellent. Well done. Question number 3. According to results, spirits could return to Earth on October 31. 31? Is true or false? That is true. Excellent. Well done. Congratulations. Question number 4. What do people carve today as part of Halloween traditions? Watermelons, pumpkins, or apples? What do you think about that? Remember the text and answer the question. What do people carve today as part of Halloween traditions? Watermelons, pumpkins, or apples? What do you think that is correct? Pumpkins? Are you sure? Okay. Pumpkins, yes, excellent. Well done, well done. Question number 5. What do children do on Halloween according to the text? Dress up in costumes and go trick or treating? Sing songs and light bonfires? Or stay at home and read books? What do you think? What is the correct answer? This, this, or this? What do you think? Dress up in costumes and go through or treating? Are you sure? Excellent. Well done. Question number 6. If people had stopped these traditions, Halloween will be more popular? Is false or true? What do you think? False or true? Excellent. It's false. That's correct. Question number 7. Today, only children in the United Kingdom celebrate Halloween? False or true? What do you think? True? No. Remember the text say in the United Kingdom and the USA. What is the correct? It's false. Yeah, because celebrate in the USA and United Kingdom. The last question is, Halloween originally come from a Celtic tradition? Is true or false? True? Okay, excellent, well done. Now to continue with the next house, you have passed the first test and scored some candy, keep it up. Excellent. Continue with the house number 2. In this part, we have to review the grammar about the first conditional. Remember that is a real possibility, and the structure is if plus present simple is will or can or may plus verb. For example, if children knock on the door, they say trick or treat. Okay? Please review this grammar. Take a second to review because you have to select the correct answer in the next exercise. Don't forget to use the comma and the correct grammar. Remember, first conditional is for real possibility and the structure is if plus present simple equals will, can, or may plus per a plus complement. If you see a spider on Halloween, you have good luck. What is the correct answer? C is has, C will have, or so will would have. Excellent, well done. Number 2. If it rain on Halloween night, fewer children go trick or treating. What is the correct? A, B, or C? Rain went, rain go, or rains will go. Excellent, well done. Well done. Number 3. If children dress up in costumes, they look scary. What is the correct grammar about first conditional? Dress up, good looking, dress up, will look, or dress should looks. That's incorrect because no is the real structure, right? Remember, will, may, or can. Dress up, will look. Excellent. Well done. The next question, my dear students, or the next sentence, if you visit a haunted house attraction, you hear scary stories. What is the correct? Tell me. Visit will hear, visit will hear, or visit won't hear. What is the correct? Visits or visit? Excellent, well done. The final sentence is if people not continue these traditions, Halloween not be as popular. What is the correct answer? Remember the structure. Does not continue couldn't be, didn't continue will be, don't continue won't be. What do you think? What is the correct? Don't continue won't be? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Your Ausmaster, the wolf house, and your candy bag grows. Excellent. Continue, please, with the next house. Now we are in the Frankenstein house. Review the grammar. This is the second conditional, is for hypothetical or imaginary situation. Remember the structure is if plus past simple equals would, could, or might plus verb. For example, if the Vikings stopped on the Thistle, Scotland would make it a national symbol, right? Remember the correct use of this grammar for second conditional. And remember too to use the comma. Second conditional is for hypothetical situation and the structure is if plus past simple, would, could, might, or plus verb. Example, if the Vikings step on the Thistle, Scotland would make it a national symbol. Go ahead. If it is a black hat on Halloween night, I would. What is the correct? Walk the other way, walk the other way, or will walk the other way. Remember the past simple. Correct. Excellent. Why? Because this verb is in past simple, broke. Remember, for example, in this part, what is the present simple? Break. and the past simple is broke. What is the correct? Knock on wood, knock on wood, knocks the wood. If you broke a mirror on Friday, the 13th, I would knock on wood. Excellent. Well done. Sentence number 3. If I were a ghost on Halloween, I would float through walls, float through the wall, or float through wall. What is the correct? Remember that the structure is past simple. I've were. What is the correct? Excellent. Very good. Very good. Question number 4. If the cells no believe in the spirits, they no celebrate Samayan. What is the correct? Don't believe, will celebrate. Didn't believe, wouldn't celebrate. Or doesn't believe, won't celebrate. What do you think? This? No, that is incorrect. Again, what is the correct? Don't believe, will celebrate. Didn't believe, wouldn't celebrate. Or doesn't believe, won't celebrate. Don't believe? No, it's incorrect. Remember the structure. Didn't believe, wouldn't celebrate. Because it's past simple. The final sentence is children today not dress up in costumes. Halloween be less fun. What is the correct? Didn't dress up would be, don't dress could be, doesn't dress up will be. That's correct. Excellent. Your work, you have unraveled the mysteries of Frankenstein and scored candy. Excellent. Well done. The next class, the next house, number 4. How's the mommy? Organize the sentence and remember to use a comma. Because if you don't use the comma, it's probably that you can continue with the next exercise. Organize the following sentence. If, will, I, dress, I, up, get, candies. What is the correct? If, yeah, tell me. Yes, if I, dress, up, okay, continue, comma, excellent, well done. I will, yeah, continue please. Get candies, candy, sorry. Let's check. Excellent, well done. Number 2, organize the following sentence. You, a stories house, will visit your scary haunted if you. What is the correct? If, yeah, continue please. You visit, continue, a haunted house. Excellent, continue please. Comma, excellent, well done. What else? You will hear scary movies. Sorry, scary stories. Sorry. Okay. Check. That's incorrect. Again, if you visit a haunted house, comma, excellent. What else? You will, yeah, hear scary stories. Scary stories. Okay, the check. Excellent. Number three. Organize the following sentence. Thing, the, will, return, is, if, spirits, and will. What is the correct? Tell me, please. Okay, if, the, excellent, will, continue, please. If, thing, comma, the, excellent, spirits, spirits will return. Return. Let's check. That's incorrect. Check again. If the veil is thin, comma, yeah, spirits will return. Check the answer. Excellent. Well done. Remember, if you don't write exactly, it's possible that don't continue with the next exercise. Okay? Remember that. Sentence number 4. Organize the following sentence. Car, will, they, if, pumpkins, jack or lanterns, make, and children. Let me know what is your answer. Okay, if, children, yeah, sorry, children, car, pumpkins, pumpkins, yeah, comma, they will make, yes, Jack, Jack, O, there's, let's check. That's incorrect. If children, car, pumpkins, comma, they will make Jack O lanterns. Check again. Okay, excellent. What is the mistake? Yeah, pumpkins is we Pumpkins. Okay, pay attention with that. Finally, organize the following sentence. Dress will carry children look if they in costumes and up. What is the correct? If children, okay, if children dress up in costumes, comma, they will look scary. Let's check that is incorrect or incorrect. Excellent, well done, fantastic. You've unraveled the mummy's secrets of baggage more candy. Excellent, Wendy. Continue, please. The final activity. In the Dracula's house, finally you choose to create your own sentence using the first and second conditionals. Okay, go ahead. Click on the pumpkin to be redirected to Google Forms. Click here. Okay, excellent. Now create your own sentences using the first and the second conditional. In this part, you have to write your full name and respond this question. Remember, it's mandatory. Okay? Use the first conditional to create your own sentence. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. After that, you have to use the second conditional to create your own sentences. There are 1, 2, and 3. 4, yeah, there are 4 only. After that, you have to give me 1 second, please. After that, you have to check your learning, okay? You have to answer yes or no if use the correct grammar for the first conditional and the second conditional. For example, I use the conditional if to create sentence, yes or no. Yes or no. Only you have to choose one answer, yes or no. Use would to create sentences. I used to modal verb would. I used to auxiliary verb did. I used to the modal verb wouldn't. And used to the auxiliary verb didn't. Okay. Finally, you have to return, go back to the activity engineering so you can finish the activity. Well done. Congratulations, you have finished this activity, and congratulations, you are a legend. You've bested the one and only Dracula, and your candy bag is bursting. These are candies. Excellent, well done. That's all, my dear students. Thank you so much for your participation in this class. I hope you are enjoyed this material, this activity. Okay. Thank you so much, and see you soon in the next on the next class. Bye bye.